Come in, step inside this beautiful pallet. We're exposing that beam up the top. I just purchased a saltwater fish tank. Check out the beautiful oasis we have going on in here. This is probably the nicest thing here. It's probably the most complete building on the property. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. Only the finest fixtures. Welcome back. So I thought I would take you guys through a quick walkthrough of the house and what we've actually done so far. Check it out. This place looks like a trash heap outside. We have that, and then we have a big bin here. It's filled to the maximum load. I think we're getting somewhere where the house still looks horrible, but I thought I'd show you guys so you kind of see where we're at right now. Say hello, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Come in, step inside this beautiful pallet. Currently, we are exposing this wooden beam. That is why there is dust all over the floor. I was busy up there grinding away all last night. It was such a job, right?
Oh, really?
Yes, I was grinding away all last night. Actually, we can cut to the clip. Just put my head over the body. Cut to that clip. Don't worry, put that in. Jesus Christ. Don't put that in. Anyway.
Put that in.
Nah.
Put that in.
So right now we're exposing that beam up the top, and Karina's up there because this ladder is too light for me, and they started bending outward. So Karina is, I don't know, how high are you? Like 12 feet in the air?
I don't know.
But there's dust like literally everywhere. It's completely filthy, but I think this is gonna look so much cooler in this little dream zoo house.
For sure.
So we have the snakes watching us right now, but hopefully this doesn't take too long.
They're probably eating us right now because
Look
there's
how
so
dusty
much
you are.
dust. Oh, wow.
To be old and dusty.
Like a mummy.
Like a mummy. Hopefully this will look nice, but I think this is gonna like make it look really nice. And there's some holes right there too, so we're gonna add like a cool chandelier down. But I figure you guys might want to see the progression of the house as well that we're building at the same time.
Can I just say, who the hell paints the walls first and then decides to expose the thing?
We did.
While stuff is on the floor.
We did. But we have also have the pinball machines and the simulator cupboard as well as the beanbag, because this is extremely dusty. I have my fishing glasses on. Side one complete, except for the ledges. But we'll clean them up later. And check out all the dust.
I don't even want to see it right. Done!
It's like Simba, like the movie. Hang on, I gotta do it, like the Lion King. And look at this. Look how deep that is. That's insane. So we have the Burmese python, 2 yellow anacondas sitting there right now. These enclosures are going to be upgraded. They've been watching us. On this beautiful blue tape we've marked on the floor, I just purchased a saltwater fish tank. So we're going to be doing a coral reef tank here, right next to the Jaws pinball machine, but that is under wraps right now. We'll show you that later on. The kitchen, completely trashed. Don't worry about that. This is Charlie's house. He lives up here. He has a nice little railing. He walks along to say hello to us. But this is the downstairs area right now. I'm thinking about putting a big predator fish tank against that wall, because this flooring is all concrete, so that'll be able to hold a big tank. It's like 350, 400 gallon tank. But let's take you upstairs. The master bedroom. That's where the magic happens.
The only magic that happens there right now is the explosion of the beams.
So let's go through. So we have the master bedroom here. So we have one more beam up here. We're going to expose this one too. The master bedroom currently is a sugar glider, hedgehog, and frog paradise.
Go on.
This is a secret animal. We can't show you who it is. Frogs, spiders, sugar gliders, hedgehogs, and then the best part of every master bedroom is the glorious, delicious, what would you call it, bathroom?
Why would you say delicious?
I don't know, it's like an oasis, right? Well, check out the beautiful oasis we have going on in here. Ta-da! This is the bathroom currently. Check out the shower, it's huge. Plenty of space for activities. I don't know what kind of activities, you know, showering, stuff like that. Yeah, this house is a mess. Anyway, so this is that room, complete with animals. These will be moving. And then over here across the hall, we have spare bedroom number 1. So we have ball pythons in this room. And then next door, here we have, this is gonna be my studio. So if you guys didn't know, I make music. In fact, at the end of every video, we have one of my new songs. So this is going to be the production studio. It's very echoey in here, so I'm going to sound treat it and do all the good stuff. So this is going to be hopefully nice at the end of it.
Is this a new desk?
That is a new desk. That took me a good few hours to put together, but looking pretty nice.
This is sick. This is like a composer desk.
Yes.
Wow.
And then let's take you downstairs. Over here we have the actual reptile room, which is starting to come together. We have mossy frogs. We have the new Asian water monitor from Jay, Prehistoric Pets. 2 lychee geckos in here. We have black dragon. Actually, we may as well hit that light switch while we're here. Look at this beautiful state-of-the-art light that we've installed. Very beautiful, avant-garde. What do you call it? Demure? Is that the word that's like the biggest word right now?
Demure.
It's very demure.
Very demure, very mindful.
We have the green anaconda, we have the beautiful reticulated pythons, and of course my favorite black dragon. This guy is a sweetheart, I love this guy. But yeah, this room's come together nicely. Then we have the frilled dragon in the closet. Yeah, it's coming together like a little bit by little bit. In the garage, in my garage.
Here in my garage.
So in the garage, we have my 3 lace monitors. I'm gonna build some outdoor enclosures for them later on, but they're doing really well. We have the Subaru. If you guys are into cars, this thing is completely boosted. It's a sick car. We have the tortoise, but he's going outside. The big tortoise, we're building him an enclosure, so we gotta find a space for him. So like I said, this place is a complete work in progress. Absolute madhouse. And we have this beautiful, this is the only working bathroom currently in the house. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. Only the finest fixtures. This fan doesn't sound very good. This shower, kind of sketch, kind of very sketch. I don't really know what this is there for. Maybe they were trying to install a door, and then I guess they've taken some tile away to fit this. Oh, whoops. And then of course we have the 2 wallabies here. So talking about the wallabies, the kind of plan right now is we actually went to Pahrump yesterday to go check out some properties. Pahrump is 50 minutes on the outskirts of Vegas. It's actually a couple degrees cooler in summer, a really good location. So let's cut to the clip of being in Pahrump. So we're driving through the mountains on the way to Pahrump. So Pahrump's where they have the bunny ranch. We're gonna drop you off. If you don't know where that is, don't look it up. Just making jokes.
I'm going.
So the reason we're going to Pahrump, and we've toyed with this idea quite a few times, is about getting a second spot in a different part of Nevada that has easier animal law, so we can get more interesting animals, and then creating like an actual outback. So it'll have kangaroos, emus, like a bunch of animals from Australia, and people that are driving through all the way to Death Valley, like people that like outdoors and the nature and such, can stop by, hook up their RV or Airbnb out one of the bungalows.
Las Vegas Outback, baby, 2027.
Yeah, 2027. It's gonna take 2 years. But anyway, that's kind of the goal. I think it's a good idea. If you guys think it's a good idea, write in the comments down below. I just think it'd be a good idea to have a spot like that. Plus you can get more land out here, so I can kind of build a bigger facility and then eventually build a bigger facility back in Las Vegas itself and have like a mini zoo that you guys can actually come and visit. That's my end goal, is having my own zoo, kind of like Steve Irwin back in Australia had. Obviously I'm not Steve Irwin, not trying to be Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin was a one of one, but I've always wanted to have my own little private zoo and do conservation work and, you know, work with other zoos and do some cool stuff. So let's see. Let me know if you think it's a good idea. I'm still like 50-50 because it's like a 50-minute drive, so it's 50-50. So we're at Mum's Diner now because Davo's mum works here now, but
Yeah.
I heard her cooking's delicious.
It's actually so good, it makes you think you slept your mama or stole your mama. That's literally what the sign says.
Yeah. But so we just checked out the house in Pahrump, so it's pretty wild. So I wish we could show you guys, but we can't show you yet. It's 5 houses on one property, 6 acres, right across from a little donkey rescue on the way to Death Valley. So it's the perfect place where we can sort of kind of do Airbnb. So any of you guys who watch this channel can come visit and meet the animals and actually interact with the kangaroos we're planning on getting and emus and everything else. So it'd be kind of like an outback in America in the desert, like an Australian outback outpost in the American desert on the way to
Outback in
Death
the
Valley.
back.
Outback in the back of American's outback.
It's
But
extra for the Outback of the Outback.
I think this is a great idea. If you guys think we should do this, if you would actually like to come and meet the animals and kind of be more involved with this channel, let us know in the comments below. And apart from that, let's take you back to Vegas and show you some of the animals and what they're doing today. So the goal kind of is to get a place in Pahrump that we can Airbnb so you guys can come and actually visit some of the animals. We want to have kangaroos, emus, kind of like an outback wonderland that you can stay at, play with the animals, and then of course go to Death Valley if you'd like to, because it's literally at the mouth of Death Valley, right by the Death Valley little market right there that have some rescue donkeys that we fed the other day. So
Yeah.
really, really cool place. That's kind of the goal. I'm thinking about June because we have a lot of work to do because we have a lot of money that we have to make to even get to that point. So hopefully we can get there. So this is where the wallabies get to run around during the day. It's getting a little bit late, so we've got them in their pen. We've got to figure out some fencing around the pool. We always watch them while they're out, but I'm worried about anything potentially happening, so we want to put some fencing around that. We have the beautiful sauna. This is actually quite nice. This is probably the nicest thing here. It's probably the most complete building on the property. Ducks over there. They're doing pretty good. Although I don't know what we're going to do with that rooster. If anybody wants a rooster, message in the comments down below because I'm pretty sure we don't want to have a rooster here. So
No. We'll wake you up. A natural alarm clock. Is
Yes.
that the snake?
No, that's a pillow snake. Don't worry about that little guy. So the last part of the tour, we have obviously the ducks and chickens over here. Here's my little baby rabbit Paris. Hey Paris, it's okay. And then behind Paris, we have a little breeding thing going on of rats. Unfortunately, circle of life, that is what we have to feed the snakes. I'm going to be upgrading all the rat breeding equipment though, the Freedom Breeder equipment. It's the best. That will be coming soon. Right now, the weather outside is perfect, so having them outside like this is fantastic because then they can get fresh air and they don't stink up the house wherever we want to put them. We have to build like a shed or something for them. But anyway, I know this is an animal channel. We've shown you kind of like what we're doing here and the plans for Bahrain potentially, so you guys can come visit because I'd love to meet you guys and have you come play with the animals. But now what we're going to do is we're going to build a koi pond, an above ground one. So we're going to cut to tomorrow morning and start the building process. Oh, do a little kind of snap and it'll be the morning.
All right.
Ready, and... Alright, so we're here at Tractor Supply because we're going to get the stock tank for the fish tank. Sorry, because we're going to get the stock tank for the pond. So we went to the nursery first to see if they had pond supplies. That was a no. Then we went to a koi pond place, but it was actually somebody's house. I called the guy and I said I was doing like a 300, 500 gallon pond to start with, and he kind of like laughed at me. He was like, I only have filtration for 1,600 gallons. So apparently I have a tiny pond, but it's a starter pond. We're going to start there, and then I haven't done a pond for years, so it's kind of like a learning experience. If you guys have any experience with ponds, you want to give me any advice, chuck it in the comments because I will read them and I need help. So this is Dave's new home.
I love it. It fits nice.
So we had a choice, right? So we have the 300 gallon here and then we have the 650 gallon there. But I think this would be a great like starting one so I can kind of practice filtration and everything else. And then we can move into a bigger tank. But I think it kind of just makes more sense to buy the pond liner and dig the hole and put a real pond in. So I think we're going to stick with this one to begin with. We'll be able to build a new pond within 3 months. So this will be like a holding tank to kind of get them acclimated. So I think it's going to be good. So we're going to bring this up and then head back. Maybe we should just put this in the living room. You know, make our life easier.
What a great idea.
You can bathe in its glory.
You hear that, Chris? No.
I say you looked it up over here.
Yeah.
All right, Jesus.
What?
Pond acquired. Now all we have to do is fill it with fish. That's what we were talking about.
Here, right when you walk out, boom, or here, next to this chicken, you're gonna be like, oh, hey, fish. Hi, fish. Oh, what's up?
Right.
You know what I mean? What's up? And then you go fish.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or we could just make this a giant pond.
Nah, they need penguins. You should do a penguin in here.
The penguin pool is probably the right temperature right now. I think it's absolutely freezing.
With the New Zealand penguins, they're in the summer.
New Zealand penguins?
Yeah.
There's New Zealand penguins?
Yeah, there's penguins from, what's kiwi?
That's a bird.
No, but what's kiwi? Where's that from?
New Zealand.
Yeah, so New Zealand.
The next day.
Check it out. It's finished.
The beam.
The cleanup on this was an absolute nightmare. There's still like dust and stuff all over the walls, but I think that looks so much better. And now we have the pinball machines uncovered again, looking glorious. And then all we're waiting on now is the fish tank, and then we're gonna make a quick video about, the fish tank and the Jaws machine together. But that's coming in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you all later.
Bye.